Right, hello everyone, welcome back. So I just learned that Solar Hunter is 100% on the menu. So this is why in this video we'll be farming Encore solo with Solar Hunter because it's featured dropping Solstice engrams on top of the nice juicy Bushido set armor. And this is the Hunter build I will be using. Here we have Vintage Grade for damage because everyone is using it. You should be using it. It's like super juicy. We have Yurtide Apex with Burn Ambition. I will switch to Incandescent for purposes of getting more melee energy with my class, which I will showcase. And then here we have Egrach for movement, and I cannot wait for the solar waveframe with the tier system to come up with the arms weak. For the mod setup here, I'll explain this in detail after the gameplay. I will explain this in depth. So basically, for now, you can copy the mod setup and you find the demo link in the pinned comment, so you can just click copy and use similar stuff if you want. For the subclass here, we have Knock 'em down for more knives to my blade barrage, and then we have here Ember of Beams. So those knives will track better, make blade barrage more consistent, and it does still need more help on the subjugators and on tormentors. Is still very bad against them. For the other stuff, we have a very nice kit here with Knock 'em down. If you are radiant and get a throw a knife kill, it will self-refund. To make that very consistent, we are running Ember of Torches. So powered melee attacks give you radiant. So you attack something with a knife. If that thing dies, it gives you radiant and the knife back instantly also. So this will make so throw a knife can self-refund. Then we have Ember of Empyrean. So if you have radiant after throwing a knife and you get a solar kill with the weapon or ability, it will refresh the radiant timer. For the other stuff here, basically we have Ember of Searing. Defeated scorched targets will make fire sprites, and then if you pick the fire sprites, you get restoration with Ember of Mercy. Then we can get kills with solar stuff to refresh the restoration timer and keep it going. Ember of Sin here will also give us melee energy, so the gameplay loop would be like trying to get a kill with a knife. If it does get killed, it will self-refund. If it doesn't, it will not refund. Dodge with Gambler Dodge to get the knife back instantly because we have 7 melee, 7 class. When it does, we can use it again and try to start the loop and keep it going once more. If we fail and we don't have knife nor dodge, we can just get kills with Incandescent, and that will eventually give us our melee back so we can restart the loop. This will also have plus 10 class, drops fire sprites. Picking fire sprites give Risto, and fire sprites also give 10% grenade energy, which is all hitting nade that will also help start the restoration loop. So you can start the restoration timer from hitting grenades or picking fire sprites by defeating scorched targets, and we start radiant by hitting things with the proxy knife or by doing crits with fever and chill. We have here rhythm shrapnel and shield crush. So that out of the way, we have here Shards of Galanor. Throwing knives, final blows will decrease your super cooldown. Pair that with hands on to get even more super per proxy knife kill. And then here the other perk from the same text. Hits and fire blows with blade barrage with its own super after super ends. So if you hit all the knives, you should get half of your super back instantly. You will have more supers during the same mission. So that out of the way, let's jump into the Encore mission. Check the modifiers here. This is the ones I was using. We have Banes, Haze, anything here just to crank up the difficulty so I can get B plus near A. Then we have here Brawn because it doesn't bother me whatsoever. We have Air Superiority, so if you are airborne and deal more damage, this will be very nice with Mint Disintegrate. And then we have Dodging gives healing, Big and Fast Sprite will give cure, and it also already gives restoration with the class I have, with the subclass. So confirm and launch. So not everyone have access to the fully unlocked prismatic kit. That's what I learned from the comment section. So I have one more dodge and we should get here. Hopefully I got my eager edge back here. I did. Perfect on the time with the elevator. Then we get back up. So we can go all the way to catch the timer on the elevator. That did not kill. That's crazy. I was expecting that to get a final blow. I don't know, maybe the move is highest strength. I can dodge to get my knife back if I want to. Can you get in my way? Thanks. So if we are fast enough here, we should be able to get a 17-minute clear or even sub 17. That'll be very nice and appreciated. Take me up. Thank you. Wait for this to come down. Take us up. Yeah, it's all about being fast and consistent when you farm Pinnacle Labs solo. because we don't have a fire team to split this up. And like if you practice solo, it's very good because even with the fire team, not everyone is good and efficient. So if you are good and efficient at this solo, you still will need those skills to help you finish fast, even with the team. Oh, switching. That was a mistake. No, that was going to unicorn him. He just died to Encore Blast. Made me waste my knife. Right, pick this up. Dunk it in pillar number 1. Pick the buff again, and then we go in for pillar number 2 that's like underneath. That was between his eyes. Very nice. Heavy attack. Spamming knives is spamming the knives is very fun. I should kill him. Got a mosquito trying to bite my forearm because he knows I'm gaming. Hell no. No blood for you today. And he dead. Dragon exotic, I need those. Oh. I already have my super like halfway through because of Galanor. It's for sure a very nice addition to the kits, but I'll argue that Hunter melees do need help. I don't want to be like combination blowing ads like 1 by 1. Combination blow is like single target, while the Arc Surge, the Arc Melee on Warlock and Consecration is like AoE multi-target. So Hunters for sure need a multi-target strong melee, I would say. I almost got me. Got both? Damn. I have the buff and I'm running away. Maybe Hunters we got a crazy melee with the upcoming subclass. Hopefully they did. I would like to cope. Interact with that. Ignore the rest. The loot will go to my post. That will eventually clean.
Until now, each Vex collective was guided by one mind, acting in unison. Maya has turned a collective.
Imagine if that didn't push me, it'll be bad.
It makes them unpredictable. Our tactics must change accordingly.
And I'm also thinking about running Warlord's Ruin with this same exact build and potentially switch Galanor for Star Eaters and see how that goes. And run it again with Galanor, see maybe if Galanor is better because you get more supers.
This Vex mind is acting as a caretaker for the planet's core. An immune response to the Shadow Legion. Intriguing.
I can't knife all of you. Some will be lucky to get their own special knife, but then we are waiting for this guy. Heavy attack with a sword. And we're keeping our super for the barrier champions. That will save us time, but this will not. And knives are not very consistent on that one specific Minotaur for some reason. They will like not track to him, and even if they hit him, I feel like they don't refund as much super with Galanor. But here, however, these guys get nuked. I have more than half of my super after that sequence. Alright, so dodge to prepare my knife. I do have radiance. Eat shit. And you also. This build is fun. It's like 3 knives for everybody. It's not very powerful. The knives definitely need a damage help. Damage increase. Get the green. This is the last one we need to open the final portal. And we are ready for the bullshit. So I would argue just get Radiant here and use the sword, because Blade Barrage isn't very consistent on subjugators. Where's the bow? Alright. They definitely damaged me. Throw that knife just to get Radiant. And it still didn't give me Radiant. I don't know what happened. And I can do that, this. Whoa, 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 game. What am I looking at? I killed that guy. Why do I not have my knife back? What? I unicorned that one Cabal. How do I not have my knife back from him? That is crazy. That is just not fair. Alright, I have Radiant right now. Get that. Put that for me. I'm looking for special ammo on the. Oh, whoa, whoa! Why would the Igor track to a crystal? This game is tweaking. And dash here. Okay. Almost have my super, but I will not need it until the Cabal and Hydra scenario, like at the end, before Portal. So I should still be running here.
Ishtar buildings. Here. Are the Vex establishing facilities as reconstructions of Sundaresh's memories?
I don't want to kill them.
Comfort in the familiar, and forcing the Vex to give her what she needs. Sounds like Maya.
Alright. Then here. He's alive? That is crazy. I put a couple knives in his backpack. I don't know how he was like still standing. Interact with this. Loot, give me, please, Bungie.
Just the beginning.
Alright. So throw a knife there.
Sundaresh is a mass must have forget
Another throwing knife there.
So now we can only delay her plans.
Guardian, take this opportunity to strike.
And we pick the buff up. Eat shit. Throw a knife. Put this here. Look for the Cyclop. He's over there. Alright, buff. Thank you. Put it here. Throwing knives, go. Ah. I lost both of them because of the dumbass Banes. Oh, we get it back with the Scorch. We have it back. I have Radiant, I can shoot through these. That did not give me my knife back. Ah, yes, the bug because of Radiant. I hit the balls. Give me the actual thing I want to pick up. Alright. Sick. We are in. GG's. How fast was that? 16? 15? 16? I feel like 16. How fast? How fast? Give me the loot.
Thunderous is doing more than
We got a T5 Bushido cloak. That is sick.
control.
Yeah, so meeting the game volume, I will kill this guy up because he's being a nuisance. So like, yes. 15 minutes Encore with a Solar Hunter is not bad at all. So again, try to explain the mod setup here because I promised I would. So on melee kill, Galanor will refund some super on melee kill with the proxy knives. From the sharp edge description that I will found below, decrease the cooldown of your super. So if you pair that with hands on, it will give a respectable amount. To explain the other mods here, we have super font. So if you have armor charges, you get plus 20 super, plus 20 melee here from the font. The font will last for longer with time dilation. You can pick all the way up to 4 charges instead of 3 with 1 charged up, and then on one single orb pick up 2 armor charges instead of 1 with stacks on stacks. So the way we make orbs is with Harmonic Cipher and Year-Tight Apex. For the other stuff here, throwing knives hits will refund some of our grenade, and our grenade is helping to start the restoration cycle because it's a healing nade. We get solar kills afterwards to keep resto going. And then to explain the other mods here, explain this, we have a loader for Year-Tight Apex, solar ammo regen for Year-Tight Apex, so getting kills with the SMG will have a greater chance of netting you special bricks. For mint retrograde, we have AoE concussive resist. This will help at the final boss. Recuperation, healing or pickup, very nice. and then we have a Surge for mint to degrade, so it will deal more damage. It's very nice. Time dilation, so the fonts will last for longer. We have 2 distributions, so dodging near enemies will give us super melee nade and dodge cooldown reduction. So dodging near enemies will be going to happen often, especially at the final boss, so you can get maybe your nade back for restoration. This also might give you your super back faster. I think 2 is 3% super just by dodging, which is very nice. So I already explained the subclass at the start, and this kit is very nice and a very complete package if you ask me personally. And for the artifact, nothing here is very important besides maybe Shield Crush, Rhythm Shrapnel, and Fever and Shield. The rest is optional in my opinion. But with that said, I think this is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and comment to help out with the algorithm. Dim link will be in the pinned comment. You can just click copy and use someone's stuff if you want. See you on the next one. Good luck farming, and I'm out.